So okay, I gotta ask you this, Jeff. And my counsel here is Ryan Holmes, who almost graduated from lawyer
Very,
school.
very close to
okay,
almost going.
Now, if you
The first semester. Yeah,
if you remember, Jeff, before I left, you handed me 2 copies of the Orlando Weekly, and remember I said I'm gonna take those with me.
Yeah, because they had the columns on the inside. I wanted you to read them.
Yeah, and I wanted to read your columns, but what you didn't know was I've been sitting on something that that I was kind of looking into, and that is this. I had an email from somebody, and it said, and I'll read you the first part of this, and you look like you don't. Do you have anything to do with this, Jeff? Do you? You look very, very confused. Okay, here's the email I got. It said,
I
Russ,
have to read the email, dude. Come on.
Okay, this is what it says. It says, Russ, I'm writing an article about you for you and the Monsters for the Orlando Weekly to run on February the 24th. Can you please send me a new headshot of yourself and the cast? I would like to be one that people have not seen before. And then I've got the name here, and she asked me to send it to her, which I did. And then she also says, she goes, I've been a fan since you were on Saturday mornings. I'm in the Real Radio Monsters YouTube chat every day, and I can't thank you enough for giving the Monster fans a positive place to meet and to talk about our favorite show. The past year would have been much harder without that human connection. Signed, Sheila. And I assumed it was somebody from the Orlando Weekly, right? So I end up sending her the picture. And then a couple days later, I asked her, "Hey, did you get the picture?" And then when I emailed her back, it said the undeliverable. Like the email address was in not working. So
which reporter was this again?
Well, her name was Sheila Valerio. So I ended up after I got the Orlando Weeklies from you. I got them. I called the Orlando Weekly and I said, "Hey, do you got a Sheila Valerio that works there?" And they're like, "No, but let me call you back." So when the guy calls me back, his name is Jeff. He called me back and he said,
the editor. I know him.
Okay. Well, here's what Jeff said. Jeff said, "Hey, there is an article, a full-page article running about you on Wednesday, but I cannot discuss who wrote the article or who sponsored the article." And I'm thinking, we think it's you. We think it's something that like you did something super nice. And but the look on your face looks like you have no idea what we're talking about.
No, I have an idea, but I don't. Russ, do you just normally just send your headshot out to people when they're saying they're writing an article?
Yes.
Well, it said it was writing an article for the Orlando Weekly, so I just sent it out.
Jeff,
no,
like he didn't even check. Like it didn't strike him as odd as the email address didn't have Orlando Weekly in it.
Well, not only that.
You don't think it would have been smart to ask me, "Hey, Jeff, do you know anything about this?" Because they wanted to write an article a couple weeks ago, and I told them I wouldn't advertise in their paper if they ran it.
Well, this is from someone named Sheila Valerio, and
dude, Jeff looks super angry, Russ.
Dude, you don't just put your stuff out there. You know the way these people do things.
You can get my picture anywhere. I mean,
but they want. You didn't ask what the article was about.
I did. Here's what I said. I said, "Thank you very much."
Sending the picture.
Thank you very much. I said, "Here's the picture. What's the article about?" And then they never got back to me.
You know why they didn't get back to you? Because you're the #1 station, and guess what? You think they write nice things about the #1 people? This is about. Last time they came to me 2 weeks ago, they came to me and asked me about relationships of people on the radio and successful people and how it affects them, like their marriages and everything else like that.
Well, this when I talked to the guy from the Orlando Weekly, he said it's nobody from the Weekly. It's just some random person wrote an article, and it's going to be a full page on Wednesday. So I'm guessing by your reaction, it's not you.
And it might not be good. I mean, I told it. It's serious, Russ. Don't, when you do this stuff, and this is advice to everyone out there. If a news group just calls you and says, "Listen, we need a picture," you need to contact your people and see what this article's actually being about.
Well, I asked them, but they didn't get back to me.
I don't know if you're picking up what he's putting down, Russ. It seems like Jeff knows. It seems like Jeff is aware of something that was out there beforehand.
Yeah.
And he's trying to tell you that without being explicit about it.
Oh my God! I mean, you just don't do this stuff. I mean, this is about bat. I was willing to kill all my advertising because they asked me my opinion on this book because you guys are my friends. I mean, you got to be careful with. All right.
So what Jeff's basically saying is you're stupid and you just messed up big time.
I just sent him a picture. That's all I did. I mean, you get a picture of me anyway.
On some nerdy news thing, Jeff, what's it mean that the Punisher and Jessica Jones, Marvel finally gets those rights? How awesome is that?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, also, do me a favor, Angel. An hour before the show, when you say you're going to grill an attorney on the line, make sure he's not aware of it.
No, Jeff, we're ready, buddy.
No, he said
we're
that.
Ready.
I didn't say that.
That was out of your mouth, Angel. And thank you, Tanya Morgan, for giving me the heads up about the grilling I was going to get. So
that's actually supposed to be from Ryan Holmes.
Obviously, you had time to invest in acting classes while you were waiting to come on air because your shocked face isn't fooling anybody, Jeff.
Oh, that
Kaufman.
shocked face fooled everybody.
No, it did not.
Oh, come on.
So, Professor Holmes, you think he's acting?
Of course I'm acting. I don't know anything about that nonsense.
Absolutely.
Don't come and grill an attorney like you can own me. I'm the cough.
No, the cough is going down. See, they asked me to step away from law, Jeff. They said you'd be too good at this, Mr. Holmes. You've got a good edge for cracking the case, and I can read it all over your face, Mr. Kaufman, that you are in fact behind this.
So you're saying you did not write an article or pay for I thought you, as a friend, you just did a nice full-page article about something.
Wow, you got some good friends. I mean,
you're a good friend.
You a comic book.
You're a good guy.
I wrote eight issues of a comic book with you. That's not enough? Okay.
It sounds like something you would do as a nice friend. I thought maybe you did it.
I do nice things for you. I just don't.
I know you do.
I mean, just an article, but I mean, thank you, Tanya Morgan, for giving me the heads up an hour ago that this was going to happen. So I appreciate that.
Okay, all right.
I had nothing to do with it.
This is not a gift from Kaufman. Okay, well, we can mark him off the list then.
No, my lie detector's going off. It's definitely Kaufman. I don't buy this at all. He knows too much of an inside story. Russ, don't. I wouldn't believe this man for a moment. He's too good. He knows exactly how to get out of stuff.
One semester of law school. That's the way to go.
That one semester, I learned everything I needed to know, Jeff. Everything. I didn't even buy the books.